This is the message that we have heard from him and announced to you. That God is light and there is no darkness in him at all. Thank you for viewing this devotional. I'm Jeff Miller, the pastor at the Belton First United Methodist Church, and I hope you're having a good week. We're doing devotionals, and they're based on 1 John, kind of titled it, We Really Do Need Each Other, in this series of devotions for the month of August. But we've kind of been looking at this verse, just verse 5, for this is the message that we have heard and announced to you that God is light. And that's the first affirmation that John makes about God, that God is light. And in him there is no darkness at all. You know, one of the things is light can overcome darkness. You know, light overcomes darkness. Now, many of you know that I'm a big Disney fan. My wife and I are big Disney people. We love to go there on vacation. And this is a wonderful souvenir I have. It is a light, one of the lights off of one of the floats from what was the Main Street Electrical Parade. My all-time favorite parade. I love the parade. I love the music. You cannot be sad to listen to that music. We did that in a devotional a while back. But it's a light from Main Street Electrical Parade. Floats all with lights, coordinating music. But it's interesting about the electrical parade. It's not going to look like much during the day. We had a chance to look at some of the floats during the day in a backstage kind of tour of Disney, and they're nothing. They don't look like much. It's one of those things that you have to see at night. You have to see the light actually in the darkness to appreciate it. You know, one of the things when John says that God is light is that there's this moral aspect and the light aspect is that God is pure. God is pure. God is sincere. God can be trusted. God can be trusted. In God there is no darkness at all. And sometimes it's in the darkness that we experience in our life that we truly appreciate that light. But I just want to say that God is light means God is pure. God is sincere. God can be trustworthy. God does not play games with us. We are not some pawns in the game of life that God uses. We are not just God's puppets. You know, God is not out to get us. You ever hear that phrase that people have said when you're praying for something and they try to warn you, they say, be careful what you pray for, because you might get it. As if you be careful you don't pray to be a missionary, because God will certainly do that and send you to the jungles of New York City. But God is not out to get us. God is sincere. God is pure. God is trustworthy. And sometimes it's in those dark times in our life that we are truly able to see and appreciate that light. Now, as we continue this journey together, I don't know where you are on the journey right now. And I don't know what the impact and the disruptions from the pandemic and the economic situation and everything's happening in school and work and life and our social life and family is doing to you. And you may think you're in a dark place. But God is not doing that to you. God is pure. God is light. God is sincere. God is light. God is trustworthy. God is light. If you need someone to talk to, reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you. Call the church office or send me an email. But I want you to know that whatever is going on in your life right now, that God can be trusted. That God can be trusted to continue to guide you, warn you off from danger, because God is pure, and God is sincere, and God can be trusted. God bless, and I hope you have a good weekend.